break anything. I actually built it all by myself. I may have built it wrong, but I did build it.
It's gonna be a stepbrother situation, just falls.
No. So what had happened was I get this whole thing put together, right? And I'm basically down to the last step. Well, the last step was to put the there's like these, how do I explain, like stability rails, sort of. So once you have the frame and like the bed and everything, all that put together, you have like these rails that go across it in an X pattern on the back to keep everything like more stable and from being so wobbly. Well, guess what? I couldn't put that part on because I put the bed part on backwards.
How
And
the
so
fuck you manage that?
Well, so it's just a big square, right? And when I was trying to get this thing put together, I thought I followed the directions to the T, which I did, but I just ended up putting the bed part on the opposite way of where it was supposed to go. So the bolt holes where the support rails like bolted into the bed were actually on the front, but they were supposed to be in the back. So when I woke up this morning, I had to get help to lift the bed part up and then turn it around the other way so I could put these support rails in so it wasn't so wobbly. So technically, at the end, I did need help, but I did get it all put together all by myself.
I'm very proud of you. You have really long legs, by the way. I'm just like, damn. Your legs for days.
I'm a tall man. I'm 5'11", I weigh 140 pounds. And now I'm owed 1/4. See? Kyle had faith in me. He knew I could do it. And I did. I slept on it without the support rails last night. It was a little wobbly, but you know what? I did it.
Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, have my stream up and running?
Share it's been a while since somebody's told me that, so that was a breath of fresh air.
That you have long legs, or that they're proud of you?
Both. I don't think anybody's ever told me I have long legs.
Well, bestie, compliments for days.
Thank you.
That's what having me as a friend is. I will compliment you.
We're gonna say I'm the leg man. Be cool, slut.
Be cool, slut. High five. That's just so funny.
Just call me daddy. Long legs.
Be cool, slut. That's the funniest thing to come out of that.
That shit is so funny.
That is.
Okay, I should probably stop playing the monkey game, huh?
I mean, if you want to keep playing, I don't mind. This was impromptu.
This is true. I honestly just legs a lot. Sir legs a lot. Sir legs a lot.
Sir legs a lot.
Gangstas, what up? I'm playing balloons. Viliana just joined, and I think we're gonna read more zombie stories, and we're gonna try to not die this time. I should really let you make more decisions because I will kill us again.
Well, I really want to say we were on the right path yesterday. I really want to say
this is true. I really think that maybe if we let the guy live instead of trying to act too early, maybe we would have been okay.
Well, we'll see. Hold on, I'm getting my ambiance. Which I'm going to start doing that, by the way. Doing like my little... I don't know what I'm going to call it.
Little story times?
My little book club, yeah. Story times.
That'd be sick. You should read some creepypastas. That'd be badass.
Creepypastas? I feel like that's never done.
What? That'd be pretty cool.
Reading creepypastas.
Make sure Paul survives. I don't think canonically... Wait. Does Paul live in the zombie world? Is that canon? Actually... Okay, so Paul can technically. Do we know? Do we have a confirmation at what year this book is like taken in?
This is a good
Like,
question, actually. That is a good question. It doesn't say.
because if this is post 2010, Paul is already dead. And canonically, I can't change that, unfortunately. I'm not a time traveler. But if this is pre-Paul dying, okay, hold on. I'm cooking. My brain is cooking. Hold on.
I want to say, hold on. It says, like, in the first page, it says we're 25 years old. So this motherfucker in this book was born in the 2000s. Was born roughly around sometime in 2000. And he's 25. And he's 2025 right now.
Okay. So if we say canonically that this book takes place in 2025 right now, Paul is dead. I'm sorry.
Is that the octopus
I don't make the rules.
died?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Somebody got him. He got murked. You can't tell me otherwise.
Dude, he was whacked. I'm telling you, Paul was whacked.
He was.
Paul was whacked. It's a fucking conspiracy. Somebody got real mad about their soccer team.
Did you want to share chats again or no?
Yeah, we can share chats. That's cool.
Okay. We're sharing chats.
All right. I'm sorry to let you all down. I have to close this balloons game early because we have to read zombie stories now.
I'm glad I have somebody to indulge me in this.
You know what? I will always indulge all of your ideas.
Oh, you really shouldn't.
If anybody shouldn't be indulging any ideas, it's my ideas. So, I think you're winning. I think you're winning, slut. You're on the right side of history. Oh wait, I still have all my. Oh, we don't. You know what? We're not going to talk about that image. We're not going to talk about that one. How about we pull up all my zombie pictures again? There we go. Yeah, so alas, Paul does die in the zombie story. So now, hypothetically speaking, what would we? Okay, so you know how there's like AD and BC.
I never understood that shit, so I'm just like, okay, this is non-existent.
So we have PC and we have PD. Not P Diddy. It's actually no. PP and PD. Pre-Paul and Paul Death. That's what we got. Okay. I'm done talking about Paul. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Paul.
I'm going to start referring to you as my sister and Paul.
My sister and Paul. Shut the fuck up, slut.
God. I can't have anything.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pieces, Paul.
Rest in soccer, my slimy little man.
My slimy little man.
Where's my... Where's my super suit?
Oh my god, that show's so funny.
There it is.
Okay, finding my ambiance again.
Monday.com, the opposite.
Okay. Okay. So, where we left off yesterday.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me get small again. Okay.
So, where we left off yesterday was fucking Hammer. We were on top of the Statue of Liberty's crown. And we figured Hammer got bit. Because there ain't no way that he didn't. By what it looked like. So, we tried to kill him and we died. So, we are going the second route. Alrighty, let's see. Alrighty. My routine's not working.
Potentially?
Hold on one second. Of course they're not working. Hold on. But I already logged in. Damn it. Well, that's your own fault.
Wow, no. I got scammed. I demand a refund.
No, you already spent it. Not my fault.
I'm sorry. Your channel points have been unfortunately yeeted. Yeeted and defeated by the channel points yet again.
But you know what I'll do for you, Calamity? Here you go, Calamity.
Oh. I don't know what happened, but...
They're like not... What the shit? Hello? It usually goes. Uh-oh. Okay, that works. What? Now I'm wondering. Hold on. I'm like concerned now.
What are like none of your channel redemption channel redemptions working?
Yeah, apparently not.
Oof.
I know, right?
Wake up!
There we go!
Wake up!
Is it working now?
Lock in! Pay attention!
There you go, Calamity.
Wake up!
Let's go!
There you go. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Stories from zero. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, where we last left off is
We thought this guy got bit.
yeah. So we probably did, most likely. So, going on to the page, making Tom Berenger proud. Yeah. Well, you take what you can get, okay?
Oh. You mess with the spider, you get the venom.
Shut up, slut.
Hey, be cool, slut.
Be cool, slut. That is so funny. This is our first inside joke together, Nag. Oh my god.
Yeah. Be cool, slut.
Be cool, slut.
Like paying for a Pokemon pack just for someone else to open it for you. God. Man, you're really taking something from this guy.
I'm just that girl.
Gorl.
Girl.
Hell yeah, border.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, border.
Alrighty. So making Tom Berenger proud. I don't know who the fuck Tom Berenger is, but apparently we're making him proud.
I'm glad I could do something right today.
Why is the rum always gone?
Well, good for you. I'm currently drinking something right now, so cancels it out.
Oh, what you drinking?
Alkaline water.
Very cool. I thought it was going to be more fun than that, but okay.
Well, I also have my brisk tea next to it.
Sick. I was
Hi, Spice.
when you said
Hello,
when you said drinking
Luminex.
something, I thought you were going to say like vodka. I was like, "Oh boy, drunk Villiana on stream. Let's go."
One day. One day.
We should do a drinking stream together. That would be fucking hilarious.
So,
That would be crazy.
Wait. We play Peak.
I'm down. We do a drinking scream. Yeah,
Scream.
a
Why is
drinking
the rum
scream.
always gone?
We do a drinking scream, and we play Pico Park.
Yes! Yes!
That would be so fun.
She's just gonna flirt with my mom. Who's your
Hey!
mother? Not me.
She is pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, I mean you too, but Spice's mom.
What the fuck? Okay, fine. You know what?
Yeah,
You
it's
disappoint
a
me,
long
slut.
story. It's a long story. It all goes back to the birthday.
You disappoint me, slut.
Why is the rum
cool, slut.
always gone?
What? Oh, listen.
Oh.
Oh, your message got blocked. Rest
Oh,
in peace.
my bad. Sorry, I thought I that was funny. I thought I clicked allow. My bad. That was funny.
I am not. I'm simply a guy. I'm just a guy.
Just a guy.
Just a guy doing new things.
Why is the rum always gone?
What? What?
Fucking epic.
What?
All in to
Listen.
drink something. Wow. He says I'm just a man.
I am just a man. I'm simply a man. I'm just a guy doing dude things on the internet.
You really are. he a hunter too?
I'm a hunter of blood. Bleh.
Why is the rum always
Wow, you are really going at it, Calamity. Hunter of moms.
Listen, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Listen. I have a standard to maintain. I gotta keep this. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it clean, man. I keep my streams pretty clean. I like to think, you know. I'm not asking for your mother. At least not right now.
To not work.
I'm not gonna bother getting locked the fuck in when it has no chance to not work. Don't lie to yourself. So all in to drink something. I don't have anything to drink. I was drinking beer on stream yesterday. That was pretty fun. I don't have any beer left.
Alright, so who is Tom Berenger? I don't know. Anyway. Let's lock in.
I'm ready.
Okay. Yes, Spice.
Why is the rum always gone?
Can you tell Necmo isn't available specifically to him?
Okay.
It's a shared chat.
Yeah, it's a shared chat. I can see what you're saying, brother.
Good. Alright, you put it out of your mind. There's nothing you can do about it anyways. You take this guy, if you couldn't take this guy down even if you had 10 guys helping you. You scan the horizon. Hawk treads water, working his way along the fence beneath the park. Above him, zombies roam across the grass. Also, mind you, these zombies can walk on underwater.
Yes.
They can walk. To those who are
Somehow.
just coming in. Yes, somehow. Which makes no fucking sense, but you know, somehow. Through the binoculars, you see Taft. His stomach is torn open. He tumbles across the street. Then Hawk goes under. You got him? Hammer asks. Looking. Got him? Looking. Find him! I'm trying! Hawk's head pops up, bobbing in the water. There! Hawk emerges from the water, scampers up the hill, and ducks down behind the truck, his back to it. He gives you a thumbs up. You spot two of them from up the street coming his way. Pair of goth girls. R.I.P. We lost two baddies.
What a shame.
What a shame.
What a fucking shame.
To his right, two of them, you say. No response. Hammer, to the right. You watch as the zombies draw closer. Right, what the hell are you? You look over. The binoculars drop from your hand and clang to the floor. Hammer's undead eyes were staring right at you. Oh, shit. Hammer launches himself at you, pushes you against a ledge, mouth wide, teeth shimmer. You push back, throwing him into the pillar that holds the torch. His hands dig into your throat.
Oh.
You feel for his gun, around his belt, unclip it. He closes in, his eyes wild. You rip the gun free, whip it up, and squeeze. The flash momentarily blinds you. The bullet rips up the side of his face, tearing into his cheek. The muzzle flash burns his skin. He stumbles back against the ledge, but he's not dead. He raises his head, angry. You raise the pistol. Put 5 shots into his bare chest. The skin explodes and blood splatters the floor. The final shot knocks him back, over the side. You run to the edge just in time to see him bounce off the statue's base and fall to the cement, hundreds of feet below. You catch your breath. Christ, that was close. Shit, Hawk! You run to the rifle and look through the scope. Okay, just like the video games, you tell yourself. You spot the 2 goth beasts bearing down on Hawk. You line the closest one up in your sights. Fire. The side window of the SUV explodes. Hawk spins, draws his sidearm. Hit little lower to the left. You fire. A flash of red comes from the zombie's top, and it falls. Hawk fires and blows the other one away before it gets him. 6 more immediately surround him. With superhuman speed, Hawk pushes through the crowd and sprints down the street toward the 2 tanks and the Humvee. At least a dozen beasts in his path. Ooh, more art. And they show the goth baddies. I'll show it to you after we're done.
I'm guessing it's some pretty tight art.
From yesterday. It feels like it's like yesterday. Hold on, let me take a picture of it for you. And don't worry, chat. I'll put it in chat too, don't worry. In your stream, it looks like you're sleeping.
What? I ain't sleeping. Here, I can fix that. There we go.
No, I just sent it to you.
I am on way too much sugar to sleep. I ate a lot of snacks. I just had Japanese snacks for the first time.
Oh yeah,
ever.
how was that?
It was really fun. I hated the peelers. They sucked. Awful. But the Oreo wafers. Oh my god.
There we go, chat.
Oh my god.
And you can see the goth baddie.
Oh yeah. Gotta check my DM. Holy shit! Let's go!
I like the art in this book.
Yeah, the art's very cool. Rest in pieces, Goth Batty.
Rest in pieces, goth baddie.
Speaking of Oreo wafers,
That actually sounds really good.
it's it tastes just like an Oreo, but it has like that but it's like a wafer. So it's like it's like airy. It's super airy, and it's it just does things to me.
Should I leave?
No. No, you're good. You're good. It was really good. I've had 5 of them today. Oh, I just realized you can see my mouse on my model when I'm moving it in there. That's kind of wild. Okay.
Oh,
Look at my mouse.
that's dumb.
Oh, fuck.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
It was so good. The strawberry shortcake soda, shit was kind of bad.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It kind of sucked. Was it? It was it was so sweet. Like it was. The goth baddie's got a jawline from. Holy shit! You're right.
She do. Okay. It takes you 3 shots to get the first one. Finally, you connect with its head. The she-beast's hair flies up and it falls. Hawk runs past it. Next one, homeless guy. Huge jacket. bald cap, messy beard. You can almost smell it from here. You put the crosshairs right on its head. Squeeze. His head jerks to the side and his ball cap flies through the air. Hawk dives under the overturned Humvee. The beasts gather around it. God damn it. Come on, get out of there. You continue firing, putting them down, but there's too many. No way he's going to get out of there. You scan. Look around them. A motorcycle. Harley, overturned. You get the gas tank in your sights. Squeeze. A window in a building about 20 feet beyond the bike shatters. You adjust your aim, fire again. The bike explodes. The blast catches the beast in the back, hurling them forward and onto the ground. Hawk peeks his head out under the Humvee, momentarily clear. He books it for the water, firing as he runs, killing two. At the fence, one of the beasts stands in his way. It's back to you. A big guy, bald head. You see Hawk aim and squeeze, then see the horror on his face as he realizes he's empty. No, Hawk! Don't die.
No!
Not Hawk. You train the sights on the back of that big bald head. Then you squeeze. The head comes apart and the thing collapses in a heap. Hawk runs past, then leaps over the fence and dives into the water. He swims a quick 50 yards, climbs back on the Hellfire, and guns it. Okay, made it this far. You race back down. Panting, pain in your side, you exit the statue base. Hawk is motoring across the harbor, a stream of water kicking up behind him. He rides the Hellfire up onto the rocks, leaps off, and vaults over the fence. Where's Hammer? He asks. Dead. He was bitten. Attacked me, went over the side in the struggle. What? You heard me. That's what happened. Hawk doesn't say anything for a moment. Then, where? I'll show you. You walk to the base of the statue. There's a bloody pool on the ground. No body. God damn it!
Oh no!
Ugh. Fuck me. Where'd he go? I'll kill him. Hawk glares at you. Forget it, he says finally. You get them on the radio. I got some civilian. Guy runs the helicopter tours off the west side. He said he'd come when he could. When he could, we don't have time.
Come.
Shut the fuck up, slut.
Don't worry about it. I'll come when I can.
Yeah, well, he didn't seem to care. Then you hear the splashing. You turn. Zombies are streaming out of the water from every direction. They struggle, getting over the fence as intestines and flaps of skin become caught on the tines. They slip, their decomposing skin soaking wet, but they make it over, land on the grass, and get to their feet. Then they start running. Fuck, inside! Hawk shouts as he takes off running. You follow him. And there, just inside the entrance, is Hammer. God damn it. Body mangled, bone shattered, blood everywhere. He moans, limps towards you. Hawk fires. Blows undead Hammer's brains out the back of undead Hammer's skull. You sprint past. Christ. Climbing the Statue of Liberty twice in an hour? Not your lucky day. Yeah, goddamn. The monsters
Couldn't be me.
follow. Yeah, couldn't be me. Racing up the steps behind you. You climb higher, and the beasts keep coming. No way to block the doors behind you. No way to keep them from chasing. Finally, you reach the peak. The torch. Hawk looks over the side. How do you like heights? He says. I hate them. Yeah, me too. That's why I joined the Marines, not the Air Forces. Fair enough.
So true.
The beasts flood the platform. You and Hawk quickly climb over the side, hanging on the edge of the torch, 300 feet above the ground. You take the lead.
Why is the rum always gone?
Dropping onto Lady Liberty's arm, wrapping your body around it as you slide all the way down to her sleeve. You smash against it, nearly fall off the side. Hawk comes next, barreling down the arm right for you. You brace yourself. It's a tight spot. If he hits you hard, you'll both be over the side and dead. He slams into you, rolling the side almost over. You grab him, holding tight as he steadies himself. The beasts try to follow, unsuccessfully. They tumble over the side, free falling to the ground. Then you sit on the back Together you sit on the rock-hard sleeve of the Statue of Liberty, wind howling, threatening to blow you off, and you wait. Wait for the helicopter that maybe, just might, be coming. An end. So so it's a potential, it's a neutral ending.
Okay, so we lived, but we haven't been rescued.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
You want to see what happens when we don't? What happens with? I think that's when we went. Think that those decisions were because we the mom's phone call. I think.
Could be. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I mean, we could go back and we could not answer the phone for mom, even though I hate the thought of that.
I know there was like other options. Hold on, let me go back to the page of like.
Curses, Nat got me snacking on chips and jam jams. I have never had a jam jam. But I do love chips.
Okay, so when we take the call from our mother. 1 second.
What exactly are jam jams? I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. Wait, holy moly. Who? Posted a pic in Discord. Okay, hold on. I'll check the Discord real quick. God, my phone service is so horrible. What the hell? Is it like a cookie with like jelly in it or something? Does that make sense? The Jam Jam name definitely would make sense. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Dude, I really can't believe. Okay, so I finished all those wafers. The wafers are gone. There's none left. The only thing that's left out of the entire snack bundle is the peelers. That's the only thing that's left. Honestly, I feel like I need like real food. Just soft cookie sandwiching strawberry jam. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I still have a lot of organizing to do in this room. There's like a lot of things I need to do. My cat just barked at me. Holy shit. Morph! Dude, imagine if cats barked instead of dogs. Like, actually legitimately barked and had the voice of dogs. That'd be insane. I feel like I want to make that an edit now. Imagine how much more terrifying cats would be. No, but really though, I think I could start getting started on getting this kitchen thing put together. A squirrel barked at my cat once. What sound do squirrels even make besides? What if they roared like lions though? That would be fucking sick. If anything, that would entice me to get a cat more. They scream. Interesting. Now, cats are, wait, what the? What the? Ah, there we go. Okay. Squirrels look like they scream. Squirrels look like they would make a sound like. Or like, like that, like just like that, not like would be loud or anything, just like, you know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe that squirrels give me. They give me vibes. Villiana, my favorite woman. What do you think? Yeah, Villiana is also my favorite woman. No questions even need to be asked. Yeah, but, yeah, so, let's see. So, squirrels chirp? You know what, that's fair. I feel like everybody's mom should be first place. Shit, my mom's first place for me. My mom's the best. Dude, my mom bought me a loft bed. That shit was sick. And now I have a loft bed. We love Next Mom. Yeah, dude, my mom is seriously so fucking goated, dude. My mom does a lot of cool shit for me. It's very cool. Very nice. Honestly, one of these days, listen, if I get... You should get your mom on stream. Listen, I've talked about this before. If I get... I don't remember what number I set for myself, but let's say if I get 20,000 followers on Twitch, I'll get my mom on stream. But I gotta get to 20,000 followers. So if you all want to meet my mom, you know what to do. You know what? I'll write that down somewhere. 20,000 followers, I get my mom on stream with me. I will write that down as a legitimate goal. Depending on their activity, you may hear a squirrel producing a high-pitched chirp when they get excited. They also bark when they feel threatened and whistle when they feel happy. To communicate with other squirrels, they make chattering noises. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so 20,000 followers, I get my mom on stream with me. Tell every single person you know to follow me on Twitch, so we can get my mom on here. And don't forget, too, a closer goal to achieve would be the Carl Weezer ASMR stream at 150 followers. So we are getting close. I think we're at 90 or 91 follows right now, something like that. Got a long way to go before we hit 20,000, but at 20,000, mom stream. Dude, yeah, my mom's fucking goated, man. My mom does a lot of really cool shit for me. Like I said, she got me this loft bed. She's always asking me if I ever need anything, you know, fucking like shoes or something. It's pretty goated. Samsa! Yes, sir. We vibing. Yeah, and I still got a lot of work to do to like get shit arranged in this room and shit too. I gotta one of these days I'll do a room tour once everything's like kind of put together.
So I've been talking this whole time and I didn't even fucking realize that my shit was muted.
Holy shit. Yeah, I was wondering like what you doing, bestie?
Like I muted it, but then I thought I clicked it again, but I didn't realize I didn't click it. But
Oof.
anyway, just see me and they're just like I've just been talking. So
You were probably getting so mad at me. You were probably like, "What the?"
I was like, he can't hear me. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the call with our mom, we ended up at the meat packing place.
And somehow we ended up with mom and meat in the same sentence.
Yeah. At the meat warehouse. That doesn't sound any
Beautiful.
better. Yeah, with the people who
Nope.
were dressed up as zombies. They were gonna do the zombie walk and then actual zombies happened.
Got it.
So we did the improvised zombie walk. We almost lived, then that fucking guy ruined it for us.
Yep.
So the another option is, hell no, you take your chances waiting for rescue. That's the next option. So, we're doing that.
Okay.
I don't know, doesn't look too good.
Yeah, I can't see this ending well.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good ending. Okay. You walk over to Khaki, pull him aside, and a half whisper, "Hey, I can't do this." What? This was your plan, mostly. It's insane. I'm not going out there with those things. I don't care how much I stink like raw hamburger. If I were you, I wouldn't go either. I'm not backing out now. You're nuts. Maybe, but look, I'm a zombie fanatic. I mean, crazy nuts. I know it. And somehow, now, all the movies I've been watching, all the comics, all the books, it's actually happening. I would not be excited for this.
No.
He has a crazed smile on his face. He's actually enjoying this, bro. He's probably not as crazy as Hammer, though.
That's a fact. Yeah.
The chance to go out there to walk among them, he continues, it's too much to turn down. I'm scared shitless for sure, but I also think it can work. It was working until that one fucking guy ruined it. Your funeral. Thanks for the vote of confidence. You smile while I'll be watching. If you get in trouble, I'll do what I can to help. All right. You stick your bloody hand out. Khaki shakes it. Good luck. You too. The group is ready. You get behind a crate and watch as Khaki raises the large metal gate, pulling on the chain like he's opening a stage curtain. It's fitting because they're damn good actors. They've got the zombie walk thing down perfectly. The world ever gets back to normal, it'll be the next big dance at the club. You can see it already. They shuffle out of the warehouse, across the parking lot, through the gate, and out onto the street. Before long, the zombies, the real ones, take notice. They don't attack. they stumble over, sniff them out, not unlike two dogs meeting on the street. One, a small boy, hovers around Khaki, brushes against him. The group picks up their speed a little bit, probably without even realizing it. You can only imagine how scared they are, walking straight into the lion's den. No protection. But it's working. The beasts moan, the group moans back. Really, a dead-on impression. Rich little turned zombie. They get to the end of the street and turn. Slowly to the left, then 3 blocks to go. Son of a bitch, they're going to make it. Then a scream pierces the air. One of the men has lost it. Oh, so this was already gonna happen.
Oh.
He darts out from the group, fleeing down the street. At once, the things come to life, fully aware 2 of the ugly things chase down the fleeing man. Everyone else scatters, most headed for the water. God damn it, they're done for. Without thinking, you run out onto the street. Hey, you shout, waving your arms. Hey, you stupid brain-dead sons of bitches. Over
Holy
here.
shit.
The beasts turn. The group disappears around the corner. You don't know if they'll make it or not, but you've done what you can. And now you've got your own problems to deal with. A horde of things coming straight for you. You bolt back inside the garage and jump for the chain. You're 2 inches short. God damn it. You stick your head out the door. They're through the gate, coming fast. Okay, plan B. You sprint to the back. You can hear their feet slapping the ground. Just behind you, moans turn to howls as they close in. A hand grabs your shoulder, squeezes around it. A nail pierces your skin. You turn into the freezer and slam the door, but the undead arms block it. Behind, their snarling faces. You pull the door back and slam it again, giving it everything you have. Once more it shuts. The thing's arm drops to the freezer floor, severed just below the elbow. Disgusted, you watch the arm flop to the ground, but your disgust turns absolute horror as you realize the freezer doesn't open from the inside. You're trapped. Trapped with nothing but an undead arm and the sound of 30 monsters stumbling around outside the freezer. Nearly 2 years later, when Manhattan is no longer owned by the undead, the army finds your body frozen to the core. An end.
Whoa.
Whoa. I mean,
It makes sense.
yeah.
So wait, so it really makes me wonder, what is the optimal ending?
I think at some point there's has to be an ending where we survive and we get rescued. There has to be. Bye, Spice.
Bye.
Yeah, there has to be. Yeah, there has to be an ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to see where our mom. Let's see. Go back to the apartment. Okay, did you want... Okay, I went to 25. Is there anything else over here? Okay. So, the other option... So, going back to, like, the apartment...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. Before that, there's, like, another one that's, the getting out via taxi route we haven't taken yet.
Oh yeah, we could try that.
I'm gonna go out, try to get out via taxi.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, taxi. You walk to the corner. The sounds of the pulsing city explode around you, loud enough to wake the dead. Car horns blare. A fire truck races by. People rush about. Word is spreading quickly. You pace back and forth on the corner, arm in the air, checking both sides of the intersection. Traffic is at a standstill. You stare down the long avenue, every cab full. This is going to take forever. Voices erupt behind you. A crowd has gathered at the corner bar. Finnerties. Finnerties? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry. An Irish pub you walked past hundreds of times but never paid any attention to. It's packed to the gills. Outside, people hover over the windows, clamoring for a glimpse of the TV. Maybe there's some amazing news on TV, some great update, like maybe the whole thing was some sort of Orson Welles hoax dealy. And you can go home and, not worry about monsters taking over Manhattan. Okay. We got two options.
Okay.
We could investigate the bar and hope for good news, or we'll wait around to get a cab.
Investigate the bar.
Investigate the bar?
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're going to investigate the bar.
We gotta take the Shaun of the Dead approach.
Shaun of the Dead approach. The bar it is!
Let's go!
That's the title. That's the title of the thing.
Amazing.
Praying for good news, you forget the cab and head for the bar. Almost on cue, the crowd thins. People pour through the doorway, poking at their phones. Good sign or bad, you don't know. You step inside, taking the heavy smell of beer and spilt liquor. With the TV crowd gone, the majority of those left are the serious drinkers, the lifers. The guys who spend early Monday afternoons in a bar alone. There's about a dozen of them, most at the bar, a few at the tables in the back. The bouncer, a large, mostly fat black guy in a Joe Namath jersey, types on his BlackBerry. What's the news? You ask him. Paying you as little attention as possible, he nods to the TV hanging above the door. Two talking heads at the news desk, trying to look professional, but mostly just looking confused. The broadcast cuts away from the studio to helicopter shot to the city. Different locations. Lincoln Center, Washington Square, Columbus Circle, everywhere the same. Zombies swarming, attacking, feasting. Christ, this can't be real. The broadcast switches locations again. A mass of the beast gathering around Battery Park. Jesus, that's the southern tip of Manhattan. Miles from the hospital. How the hell did they get everywhere so goddamn quickly? Then the broadcast cuts again. This time zombies milling around a deserted subway station. Your stomach turns as you realize that if just one infected person gets on a subway or on a bus or in a cab, shit, they could get anywhere. God, these things could be on a plane and off to Antigua or Timbuktu or who knows the fuck where. Worldwide zombies. You're having trouble breathing now. Chest tight. You catch a reflection in the mirror behind the bar. You look like you just caught a sucker punch from Mike Tyson. Everyone else wears a similar look. Like maybe Mike Tyson ran around the bar real quick and sucker punched everybody.
Whoa!
Damn. Even the old vets that seen everything and drank their way through it all, guys. Just stunned looks on their rough, withered faces. Staring at the mirror, you start to zone out, hypnotizing yourself almost. Anything to not have to look at the TV or hear the news or think about what's happening outside or imagine the nightmares the future holds. Someone bumps into you and brushes you aside, snapping you out of your trance. A bony, thin guy, late 20s, in a slick suit with slicker hair. Wall Street all the way. You wonder what he's doing up here during work hours. Everything financial is below 59th. Maybe his doorman caught him on his way out of his fancy pre-war apartment building. Told him something was going down. Or maybe his coke dealer's in the neighborhood and he's chasing a Monday morning high.
Sheesh!
He pushes past you and edges up to the bar, raises a wad of cash in the air. Hey, honey. He calls, waving the cash at the bartender. You notice the bartender for the first time. She's a knockout. Petite, 5 feet at the most, natural blonde hair, tiny Derek Jeter shirt, hugs a pair of gotta be fake tits. She walks the length of the bar and eyes Wall Street, unimpressed. Yeah? He drops 2 crisp $100 bills onto the bar, flashes her toothy smile, then announces loudly, "World's ending, drinks are on me, kiddies." We got 2 options.
Okay.
You want to stay at the bar and take Wall Street up on his offer of free drinks? Or you rather forget the bar and try to figure out a way out of this city?
Stay at the bar.
Stay at the bar?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Watch you fucking die.
Yeah, we're gonna die, for sure.
Oh, it's a few pages. Okay.
Yeah. But we're taking the Shaun of the Dead approach. So, I mean, part of me wants to say, like, maybe the author had enough sense to be like, you know what, they're making the wrong decisions. We're gonna put the Shaun of the Dead twist on this and say that they make it. Watch there be like a secret rifle behind the bar or something.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, at this point, yeah. At this point. Wall Street slides. Okay, what's one drink? That's the title. Wall Street slides the 2 crisp $100 bills across the bar and tells the bartender to bring everyone a shot of tequila. Judging by the look on her face, the bartender finds this guy to be just as charming as you do. But she takes the money. She pulls a bottle of 2-finger tequila from beneath the bar. No, come on. What do I look like here? Top shelf. Wall Street says. She shoots you a look. You smile and shrug. Get a nice little warm feeling inside. Goes well with the rising hell outside. She grabs a bottle of Patron Silver from high up on the shelf behind her. Asks Wall Street if it's good enough for him, then makes her way down the bar pouring the liquor. The drunks are quite pleased. They take their shots and knock them back. Some turn their attention back to the TV. Others stare ahead. A few trade war stories. You take yours. It burns. You want a lime wedge, but are too afraid to ask for one. When was the last time you took a shot at noon? Well, actually, not all that long ago. Anthony? The cute bartender says to the bouncer, nodding to the bottle. He lets out a low rumble that could technically be considered a sigh, strides over to the bar. Why not, he says. She smiles. That's my guy. She pours a shot for herself and a shot for him. You watch, not hiding your interest. You? She says, looking you in the eyes. You stumble. Huh? Another jackass? You want another? Oh yeah, sure. She pours you a second shot. And me too, hun. I hate Wall Street.
So true.
Wall Street says, leaning over you, trying to push you out of the picture. You put your elbows on the bar and edge forward. She pours him one. To the apocalypse, buddy. He says and takes his shot. You, the bartender, and the bouncer wait, then take yours a beat later, leaving him to drink alone.
Sheesh.
He's too caught up in himself to notice. The liquor burns a hole in your gut. You bring your gaze back to the TV. The images on the television are horrific. And these are all places you know. Places you've been. And it's pure carnage. War, police fighting, firing, sometimes seeming to win the battle, other times being overwhelmed. The drunk to your left, huge guy, come over, gasps at the broadcast, cuts to a horde of the beast outside the big Gristede supermarket on 83rd. Fuck me, that's 6 blocks from here. You hear the chopping sound of a helicopter overhead. The same helicopter broadcasting on the TV. You realize, yes, these things are close. A woman's screams cut through the air. From the street. The bouncer, Anthony, darts outside, moving quick for a big man. A minute later, he turns and slams the door behind him. Hey, what are you? Someone says, shut up. He says, listen, those things are outside and they're headed this way. Anyone wants out, go now, because I'm locking it up. Valid response? Valid response?
Mm-hmm.
Before anyone answers, there's a banging noise at the door behind him. Anthony knows Anthony throws his back against it. Even if you wanted to leave now, you couldn't. A wall of people have gathered outside, pounding the door, screaming to be let inside. You watch Anthony intently. He breathes heavily in and out, appears to be thinking hard. Finally, he takes his weight off the door and it flies open, sending half a dozen people spilling inside. Immediately, others in the street rush for the door and the safety of the bar. Anthony slams the door shut in the face of 20 screaming, begging voices. One, an elderly woman, pleading. He throws all his weight into the door, shuts his eyes and pushes. Let them inside, a woman behind you cries. More people gather at the window outside, tugging at the bars that cover it. But there's no time. The creatures are now upon them, devouring them. Teeth gripping through flesh, hands pulling and tearing. A drunk behind you drops his glass. You want to move, do something, anything, but you don't. You just watch. This guy really put he put his whole ass in this book. He really did.
So true. Yeah, this shit's fucking bananas. It's awesome.
One poor bastard's face is pressed against the door's rectangular microwave-sized window. He and Anthony make eye contact, the man beseeching him to help. She ain't gonna help, brother. Then the glass gives and the man's upper half bursts through. The shards of glass tear him into pieces. Shredded skin hangs from his face and arms. He whimpers. Then, after a long, horrific moment, he goes silent. Anthony steps away from the door, bringing his arm crashing upon the hinged wooden divider that keeps the drunks from going behind the bar, pouring their own whiskey sours. It splinters at the hinges. He twists it off. Rachel, behind the bar, the toolbox. He shouts. The pretty bartender, Rachel apparently, does as she's told. Most everyone else has moved to the back of the bar. You remain frozen in the middle. Anthony throws his shoulder into the door and wedges his foot against the corner of the bar. The door shakes, but it holds. More creatures come. Dead hands reach through the window. One grabs his arm, tears the flesh. Anthony howls, "No! He's gonna turn!"
No!
Anthony, R.I.P. The door bucks and bends. It won't hold for long. He picks up the 2-inch thick piece of wood, grabs a hammer and nails from the toolbox, and turns to work on the door. Blocking his progress is a chunk of messy gold that was once a man. Anthony grabs the dead man by the hair, lifts him up by the head, tries to push him back onto the sidewalk. Suddenly, the dead man's face jerks to life. His eyes light up like headlights in a graveyard. Anthony jumps back as the man, his head and shoulders trapped in the tight frame of the window, snaps his teeth. His veins pop, his eyes bulge, the blood stops dripping. It turns a dark reddish black. It's a horrific scene. This snapping, bloodthirsty face, the centerpiece, an entire street full of undead beasts, the backdrop. Anthony brings the hammer down hard upon the thing's head. No beauty to it, no precision, just heavy whacks to the thing's skull. Blow after blow after blow. Chunks of skin and skull and brain splashes the wall and floor. The head bobs, wounded, broken. Anthony raises the hammer high, pauses, then brings it down with all his might. The thing's skull shatters and it goes limp. Anthony twirls the hammer on his hand, hooks the dead thing's nostrils with the nail claw, and lifts it up out of the window. But there's no rest. Behind it, more of the walking dead approach. Quickly, Anthony throws up the wood, puts 2 nails into the top, and begins hammering. After a few more nails, the small window is covered, but the door continues to throb and creak as the beasts press. Someone get over here. This isn't going to hold for long. No one moves. No one says a fucking thing. Inside the bar, all is quiet except for the howl of Merle Haggard on the jukebox. Anthony points at you with the hammer. Now. We got 2 options.
Oh boy.
Man up and help the bouncer barricade the door, or run for the bathroom, lock yourself in, and pray to God that everything will be okay. That's a pussy move, so we are going to man up.
Yeah, let's help the bouncer.
It was heavy. Okay, a couple of pages. Ooh. Real Bravo. You literally have to tell your feet, move. You bark at them like an insane drill sergeant. Move, move, god damn it. And unbelievably, they do. Anthony has his shoulder against the door and his foot wedged against the bar for leverage. The bar stool there, give it to me. The door bucks again and he's almost thrown back. You grab the stool and wedge it up underneath the handle. The door is kicking, making it damn near impossible. Come on, god damn it, he barks. Finally, the door holds still long enough for you to squeeze the seat up beneath the door handle. Good, now move the pool table from the back. Get it up here, Anthony says. Feeling useful now, empowered, you jog to the back of the bar. Everyone gets out of your way. You go back to the second section of the bar and into a small gaming area. Darts, a big buck hunter, two pool tables. You tug at the table. Way too heavy. You walk back to the bar. Hey, someone help me here. No one moves. Anthony speaks up. You, get over here and help the kid now. He's talking to Wall Street. Finally, Wall Street's gonna be busy. Wall Street glares. Anthony glares back harder. Wall Street removes his suit jacket, hangs it gently over the bar stool, and grudgingly does as he's told. Really? You're gonna be a pompous asshole right now? Okay, I hope you die first.
He absolutely has to die first.
Yeah, he has to die. Together you struggle to move the table. 4 others come to help. Thankfully, it's fairly cheap. It's a fairly cheap table. 10 sweat-soaked minutes later, you have it lengthwise against the door. You step back, satisfied. No way the door is getting open now. You take a seat at the bar and catch your breath. Wall Street continues to buy beer now, and you continue to drink them down. Really buying beer right now? Really buying stuff right now? You continue to drink them down, so does everyone else. The jukebox plays on, time passes. 2 drunks get in a fight, arguing over the day's events. The little one shoves the big one. Anthony steps in, breaks it up. Minutes later, they get into another fight. This time about the Jets. Really? Really? This is what you know what? We're all gonna die. At least die on a hill you want to die on, at least.
You know, to be fair, if I was in this situation, I'd also get another beer.
Yeah. We'd just be drinking.
Yep.
Anthony steps in again, tells them the next person that causes a problem is getting fed to the wolves. That stops them. The pricks on TV say sit tight, everything will be okay. There are no more shots of gore and violence. Then they stop showing the city altogether. Can't be a good sign. That's never a good sign.
No. This is awful.
Yeah, it's awful. You finish what must be your 6th or 7th beer. Anthony and the pretty bartender. What happened?
Oh, the 6th or 7th beer. Yeah. Same. Yeah, this
Same.
is, I feel like my story is being told.
Anthony and the pretty bartender, Rachel, sit by the bar's large front window, peering through the neon beer sign-covered glass. Heavy metal bars crisscross the windows, keeping you safe. You walk over. Even in the midst of this nightmare, you can't help but notice she has a rear end like a perfectly inflated basketball. Really?
Sheesh.
What do you
know what?
see?
Same, bestie.
You have a rear end that's inflated like a perfect basketball.
Oh, fuck. No, I don't. That shit's flat as a pancake, but I can
Yeah.
sure as hell notice one.
At least you're honest.
Oh, dude, I'm flat as shit.
And what do you see? You ask. They both look at you. Silent for a moment, then Anthony says those things. Can I look? He shrugs and steps back, and you squeeze in next to Rachel. She smells like cherry fun dip and tequila. Yum. Really? You give her an awkward smile, then press your face to the glass. The mini erection that the bartender had given you shrivels up like a worm on a hot sidewalk.
Jesus. Guys, this really is my story. It's being told right here, right now. I wouldn't prefer, the terminology's a little skewed though. I wouldn't say mini, I would say obviously and honorably average.
That's hot. Anyways, back to more important stuff.
More important? What could be more important than making my point that there is nothing wrong with being average?
I mean, there isn't, so.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Okay.
I don't have a shameful bone in my body.
Yeah, me either at this point.
I'm gonna die. I'm 7 beers in and I got a average erection.
Shut up, slut.
You cool slut.
Be cool, slut. Through the neon-tinted glass, you take in a scene that reminds you of Dante's Inferno, the Spark Notes version you read in college. Cars burn, monsters feast on bodies. You can clearly see into a bank across the street. Someone's looking out, right at you, scared shitless, just like you. The song on the jukebox fades. Without the music to drown everything out, the horror is amplified. You hear the screams of a woman. You press your face against the glass and look to the right, down the street. She lies on her back, 3 of the things devouring her. She's still alive, screaming as 2 dig into her open chest and her guts spill out across the cement. God damn.
Sheesh.
The 3rd beast, a homeless man, claws and bites at her leg. Her dress blows in the wind. Rachel looks away. She walks to the tip jar behind the bar, pours out a handful of quarters, and goes to the jukebox. A minute later, the music mercifully returns. Jimmy Page's heavy guitar drowns out the screams of the horror outside. Anthony steps behind the counter and pours 2 drinks. You take one. Whole lot of love ends. You can hear the jukebox working, grabbing for a new CD, then you hear something else. A thump. Another thump. Then moaning. Anthony hears it too. He rushes around the bar. Oh, wait, then moaning. You spin! The back door! Fuck! Anthony hears it too. He rushes around the bar, grabs you, and says, come on. You walk through the bar into the second room, and the door. The moaning is loud, shadows beneath the doorway. On the other side of this door is a hallway, and at the end of that is the door to the alley, where we bring the kegs and shit in, Anthony says. You nod and run your hand over the door. The door is hollow, the wood thin. You could probably put a fist through it. We have to kill them, you say. We don't know how strong those things are. Could be strong enough to break right through. We don't want to wait around to find out. You take a look back at the bar, bunch of drunken bums. Wall Street's passed out on the counter. Rachel plays with her keys. Useless, all of them. Damn. And I think it's just you and me, you say. Anthony nods and walks past the pool tables through the door that says employees only. He returned a second later carrying a power drill. If you're gonna kill them all with that, you ask. No, but I'm not running in there blind. Fair enough. He turns the drill on. The roar of it startles you. He brushes you aside and presses the drill against the door. In a second, he's drilled a small hole at eye level. He peers through. What do you see? Not much. Hit the light switch. You hit the light switch behind you. The bar's lights go out. Rachel screams. Other one.
Holy moly!
You accidentally turned off the lights. My bad. You turn the bar lights back on and hit the switch next to it. Anthony keeps his eye on the door for a good 20 seconds and pulls away. You give him a questioning look. See for yourself, he says. Slowly, scared out of your mind, you press your eye to the hole. Zombies. Lots of them. The rear door is open to the street. No action back there, though. None seem to be coming or going. You count. There are 11 of the things milling around. The hallway is narrow. That's the one thing that works in your favor. The beast will be able to get you all at once. Will allow you to deal with them one and two at a time. You pull your eye away. Follow me, Anthony says. The two of you walk to the employees only room. It's a small office, a tiny green couch left over from the 80s. Lots of metal cabinets, 2 lockers in the corner, a desk, paper scattered about, along with the various other junks that accumulates in a dive bar. We don't have no secret armory full of Uzis, AKs, and rocket launchers that's gonna help us. This is what we got. Damn! You know?
Sheesh.
Damn. I don't see much. That's because we don't got much. First, this. He lays the drill down on the desk. And this. He pulls the hammer from his belt and lays it on the desk. It's the hammer he killed the zombie with earlier. Small bits of flesh and hair still stuck to the head. A piece of skin on the nail claw. He walks out of the room, returns a moment later, lays a pool cue down on the table. It rolls to the side, hits the hammer, and this. He messes with the padlock on one of the lockers, pulls out a large cherry red fire axe. I'll take that. Nope, this one's mine. He says, laying it on the table. Real? He's so real for that.
So true.
What? You're 3 times the size of them. Plus, you're good with the hammer. You already killed one with it. I can't even hang up a fucking poster in my apartment, and I got 2 hammers. He thinks for a second. We'll see. You look at the items scattered on the table. Is that it? You finally ask. Afraid so. You think for a second. Hang on. You grab the axe, leave the office, and walk across the small dance floor area and into the game room. 2 bright orange plastic shotguns rest in slots of the Big Buck Hunter arcade machine. Locked on with the heavy plastic ties, you raise the axe and bring it crashing down. Severing the tie, you pull the toy gun out of the holster. From the office doorway, Anthony nearly doubles over laughing. Fuck you gonna do with a toy gun? I would be laughing too.
Yeah, honestly.
You shrug. I don't know. Maybe it'll scare them. They'll think it's real or something. You know, learn traits, memory, that shit. He laughs. Okay, your funeral. So what do you think? Think carefully, kid. This could be the last decision you ever make. We got 2 options. No,
Okay.
3. Okay.
Ooh.
So take the pool cue and the Big Buck Hunter shotgun. Take the hammer and the drill. Or argue for the fire axe. I feel like we're gonna die with the first option.
I guess the hammer and the drill.
Let's see, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, go back. The hammer and the drill. You take the hammer and the drill from the table. Hold on. Hold one in each hand. Feel their weight. 2 weapons are better than 1. You think even if they are close range. This gives you freedom of movement. You can wield them like 2 Glocks, like twin Glocks on some John Woo shit. No
Holy
problem.
shit.
You forget about the Big Buck Hunter gun and follow Anthony out of the office. He carries a fire axe. Standing on the door to the hall, you listen to the moans. They're louder now. Anthony unlocks the door slowly. You can almost hear the clicks of the pins. You breathe in, pause, breathe out. No point in waiting. Let's do it. He kicks open the door and sends the two closest zombies flying back. In front of you is a regular looking guy. Type of guy you might see around the office. You swing the hammer, catching him in the side of the head. He stumbles to the side. You follow the hammer blow with the drill, squeezing the trigger and burying it in the thing's ear and into its brain. After a second, you pull it free, blood and brains spraying off the still spinning, squealing drill bit. The thing drops. The next one leaps at you. You duck. Awkwardly, it falls onto your back. Before it can attack you, you stand and flip it onto the floor. You go in with the drill, but Anthony's there first, burying the axe into its face. Way to go, Anthony.
Anthony's the fucking goat, dude.
Yep, he is a goat. You give him a thankful nod and turn your attention to the others. Behind you, you hear Anthony take care of 2 on the floor. 4 down, 7 to go. You push the drill up the chin of the next one. Not deep enough, it thrashes at you. You kick it back and let loose with the hammer. Finally, it falls. The next one, an old woman lunges at you. You raise the drill to block the attack. The drill bit pierces the thing's hand. You yank it out, swing it around, and aim it through the busted pair of old lady's shades and into its eye. You swirl the drill around, scrambling its brains while pounding its head with a hammer, and it finally goes limp. Anthony steps ahead of you now. He swings the axe wildly and misses. The blade sticks into the wall. He tugs. It's stuck. That split second is all it takes. No, Anthony! 2 are on him. No! You ram the drill into the back of the head of the closest one. After a moment, its grip on Anthony loosens and it falls. But it's too late. The other one has its mouth around Anthony's face, blood pouring down both of them. Anthony's bit. Done for. Damn it, Anthony!
No, Anthony, no!
Not Anthony! Fuck. What now? Panic, you turn to run back into the bar, but it's blocked. The 2 that Anthony had handled, he had put the axe through their chests, not their brains. It didn't do anything except leave them in a bad mood. Have to kill them all over again, but then you stop. You sense Anthony rising behind you, and you slowly turn. He's gigantic. He fills the entire width of the hallway. His face, moments ago normal, has changed. Amazingly, just a minute after his death, the blood has clotted dry. He rocks back and forth on his thick, trunk-like legs, stares you down. Christ, almost like he recognizes you. We got 2 options, Knack.
What's the options?
Fuck that noise. Peace. Time to run. Or stay and fight. Anthony is now bit, and he's a big dude.
Stay and fight. I gotta protect the bar.
You alcoholic.
It's my civil duty.
You alcoholic. Alright.
No! I'm not an alcoholic, nah. But the bar is important. I gotta keep my sanity.
Yeah, with the frickin' bouncer, the burly bouncer that turned into a zombie. Yeah,
Come on,
okay.
nothing helps with the apocalypse quite like a beer.
Yeah. Alright. Stay and fight. You should try to run right past Anthony. Try to dodge him, then out onto the street. You figure that's your best chance of survival. But then you picture Rachel. Breathtakingly beautiful bartender Rachel. If you leave, undead Anthony is going to shuffle into the bar and kill everyone, including her. She's too pretty to die like that. Hammer in your left hand, drill in the right. You run at the 2 undead things and swing with both arms. The drill gets one through the temple. The hammer bounces the other one's head off the wall. You pull the drill from the one and bury it into the other one's face. You can hear Anthony behind you. You have to make it back into the bar. Then he hits you. You see stars and stumble forward. You spin around through the doorway and into the bar. You get your footing and lunge forward to shut the door, but Anthony's already through. It's like he has no intentions of devouring you until he's finished murdering you. Johnny Cash on the jukebox. Don't bring your guns to town. Christ, what you do for a pair of guns right now. Anthony swings his arm around and sends you flying. The drill and hammer slide across the floor. You hear Rachel scream. Hear the bar patrons scatter, but no one comes to help. It's just you and him. He buries a punch in your chest, sending you flying. God damn!
It's all under control. Don't even worry about it.
Sending you flying back and sprawled out on the sawdust-covered floor. It's like fighting the Incredible Hulk. He stands over you. He raises his massive fist and brings it crashing down towards your head. You roll. His fists crash into the ground. You hear his hand shatter, but he doesn't flinch. You're back up, running for the game room, keeping him away from Rachel. Anthony charges after you like a goddamn juggernaut. You leap across the pool table, trying to put something between the two of you. You pick up a few pool balls, whip them at him. They bounce off his face, do nothing. The 8-ball hits the table and rolls into the corner pocket. Anthony launches himself across the table, shattering the lamp that hangs above it. You fall back, shove your legs up in the air. He lands, his chest falling on the sole of your Vans. Sharp pain runs up your legs as you keep him away in some bizarre, fucked up game of airplane.
Holy shit.
You reach out, grab 2 pool balls. Your hands soar up and you slam the balls against his head. Twice more, into his ears. Has to rattle his brain. Has to. Once more, hard as you can, he rolls off you. Thank God. You scramble to your feet, look around, desperate for anything. Darts. You rip 3 from the board. Anthony's up, mad, foaming at the mouth. You whip one. The dart spins through the air and sticks into his forehead. Anthony lowers his shoulder and sprints towards you. He hits you square in the chest. The wind rushes out of you. He's about to leap forward, finish you. You've got one shot. Clutching one dart in each hand, you bring your fist smashing down. And you connect. A bullseye. One dart through each of his wide, bloodshot eyes. He falls forward on top of you. The darts stay embedded in his eyes, even as your hands come loose, trying to break your fall. You hit the floor. The weight of his body damn near crushes you. His head comes down, the trails of the darts hitting your chest, and they're pushed through his eyes and into his brain. Thick blood leaks out of the sockets and pools onto your chest. He twitches, kicks, then stops moving. Hello? You say, anyone want to get him off me? You hear someone, then the body moves slightly. It's Rachel. She has her shoulder against Anthony, pushing with everything she's got. Finally, he slides some, and you make your way out from under him. Rachel stares at Anthony, her friend, dead. In a split second, she looks at you differently. Something in her eyes. She needs you. He's not around anymore. She needs you. Feels damn good. Are you alright? You ask her. She smiles. I am, actually. I probably shouldn't be, but I am. I just can't even process it all anymore. Whole thing has me feeling, I don't know, hard to explain. Then she gets up, gives you a smile. Or sort of, did you read that right? Naughty smile. I have to pee, she says. Yeah, I need to clean all this shit off me. You respond. I'll go first, she says, and walks to the bathroom. Then stops and turns. Hey, toss me your phone. No service. Just give me it, she says. All right, you shrug, throw it over. She catches it and steps inside the bathroom. A minute later, she comes back out. You go in, run the water, clear Anthony's blood and gore off you. Reaching for a paper towel, you see your phone sitting on the edge of the sink. You unlock it, it clicks, and there's a picture of Rachel with a big grin, flipping you off, and no shirt on.
Whoo!
An end.
Well, yeah, that's the end.
That's the end.
Holy shit! Well, so we got the beer and the girl.
Bro, I think your stream ended.
I think it cut out for a second. I don't think it's ended though. It did. It did definitely cut out for a second.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on.
Okay, it's back on.
Okay. It's it fucking sucks, but my internet thing is getting fixed this weekend, so
Oh, thank God.
yeah, so I am getting so like we have fiber here, so
Oh,
there's gonna
fiber.
be a one of the fiber modules put in closer to my room, and I'm also getting I'm gonna get wired to the main router this weekend as well, so I shouldn't have any more internet issues after
Nice,
really
nice.
far from the router right now. So I've been having all kinds of issues,
Nice, nice.
especially recently. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My internet wasn't that bad for as long as I've lived here for the most part, but like the last few weeks, like the last like 5 or 6 streams that I've done, my stream has cut out at some point, or I can't even fucking scroll Twitter at night because Twitter won't even fucking load on my phone from the Wi-Fi. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
But we got the beer and the girl.
I guess.
I mean, that's a W. See, I knew something good had to come from the bar.
Okay.
What is my definition of success a little skewed?
A little.
I mean, we got the beer, we got the girl.
Okay.
Shit. I mean, fucking go to the Statue of Liberty, get picked up by a helicopter.
I wonder whenever I am wondering, is there a route that we do get saved?
There's gotta be.
There has to be. Okay, so did you want to go off from like running? Because so we did the stay and fight. Did you want to run?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, we running. This really is funny to do with somebody.
No, this is great.
Okay. Okay, fuck that noise. Nope, this ain't for you. Not dying here. Not at this man's hands. Anthony lunges as you run past, ducking underneath his arm. In a second, you're out the door and in the alley. Zombies everywhere. Hands grab at you. You push through, turn onto the street. There also has to be like a frickin' ending where you turn. There's no way. There has to be like almost every option in here. Every possible option. Almost all possible options. Or at least some. One of these has to be that you turn. Okay. A taxi is up on the curb, idling. Its front end crashed through a bodega window. No driver. You book it across the street. They're behind you, closing in. One grabs at your shirt, pulls you back. You jerk free, rip open the car door, and dive inside. Immediately, the beasts surround the car, pound the windows. A woman in a blood-splattered waitress apron is halfway through the broken rear passenger side window. You drop it into reverse and hit the gas. The whole storefront collapses as you pull out. You spin the cab around and kick it back into drive. You floor it. A zombie on the hood goes up and over the windshield and crashes onto the cement behind you. You check the side mirror. The undead waitress is still trying to get in through the back window. Its legs out in the air, its upper body on the rear seat. You press harder on the pedal. Pick up speed. Swerve up onto the curb and to avoid a mess of cars. You're closing in on a street lamp. You check your side mirror. Have to line it up just right. You floor it. 40 miles per hour. Harder. 50 miles per hour. One last look at the side mirror. You blow past the pole. The mirror smashes against the metal and rips off. The zombie waitress is torn in half. Its severed upper body falls into the back seat. The lower half drops to the street. You hit the brakes and skid to a stop. You glance back at the thing's torso in the back seat. Intestines dangling onto the taxi floor, its arms swiping at the cab partition. A disgusting lump of flesh, sure, but harmless for the moment. Ew. You begin driving again, headed for the bridge. On 19th Street, you run into a mass of them. Too late, you brake. The car skids and spins. You slam into the side of a small, used furniture store. The airbags deploy, punching you in the face. Your nose breaks, bringing a rush of tears to your eyes, blood in your mouth. You're seeing stars. You start to drift away, but their moans snap you back to attention. They surround the car, smoke pours from the hood, the windshield wipers flash back and forth. You try the gas. Nothing. You're a sitting duck. No time for hesitation. You bolt out the car, knocking one back with the door, and tear down the street. More ahead of you, even more behind you. Nowhere to go but up. You pick up some speed, jump onto the back of a busted sedan, and launch yourself up to a hanging fire escape ladder. Cold, dead hands pull at your feet. Nails claw at your ankles. You kick them away and climb. Once you're safely on the fire escape, you yank the ladder up. You're dizzy. You stop to catch your breath. Your nose hurts like hell. Blood continues to stream from your nostrils. A slice of your forehead leaks blood down over your eyes. You take your shirt off, press it to the wound, but the bleeding doesn't stop. You tilt your head back, just like everyone's always told you not to do. After a minute, your nose stops bleeding. You spit blood onto the zombies below. Hits one in the face. Its tongue darts out, tasting it. Ew.
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 Horror. It's getting a little smutty.
Ew. Nasty. But also more art.
Of tasting the tongue?
No.
Oh. That'd be kind of funny. I can imagine art of locking tongues with a zombie.
Why?
I don't know. That's where my brain went. Okay, but honestly, what if a zombie? You know what? Never mind.
No? Say it with your chest.
So what I was gonna say was, what if a zombie was somewhat okay? What if a zombie was more like a ghoul from like Fallout, but like it's like somewhat intelligent and isn't necessarily trying to eat you all the time,
Okay.
Right?
Okay, I'm listening.
right? Would you lock tongues with a zombie?
No.
No? Yeah, yeah, see, I'm on the same page. Like, I had to stop myself for a second from saying it because, like, if you also think about it, they're still fucking rotting.
They're dead.
So, yeah. Would it still be necrophilia?
I mean, they're a dead body, technically speaking.
But hypothetically speaking, if they're still somewhat like if they're like intelligent.
But it's still a dead body.
Yeah. I think it would be gross. But like these are the questions that we need answered.
These are not the questions we need answered.
These are the questions that I need answered. I need answers. Like I'm just not sure what the like what is the line? Where do we draw the line?
I don't think. Here's
Like-
the thing: with Fallout ghouls, they're not rotting though. That's the thing. I mean, but then again, I don't think they are, but then they aren't, or something like.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't-
they are to an extent, but then not.
Nax
You're welcome.
said he'll kiss a zombie, tongue and everything.
I didn't say that. What I said was, would you? And would it technically still be necrophilia
With
if they were
warm
intelligent?
body situation. But here's the thing: in warm bodies, they're. Yeah, I want to say no. Because in warm bodies, they somehow figured the fucking shit out that they're able to turn back to
Yeah.
humans. So I think maybe at one point in if we're going by warm bodies logic, yes, but we still consider necrophilia until they turn back into humans.
Okay, so unless you could reverse
Hypothetically,
the
he
process,
said. So that also
It-
goes back
it-
to the ghouls and zombie situation. For
Yeah.
the ghouls from Fallout. I gotta go back to Fallout New Vegas. Thank you for reminding me.
it's so good.
I love that game. R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
You know what? No, I don't consider it necrophilia.
Why not? It's still technically a dead body.
If they were intelligent, I don't think I could.
So they gotta be sentient?
Yes.
But it's still a dead body.
I mean technically, but like would it really be dead if they're able to have a relatively conscious conversation with you, right?
So it's basically like that one what's that one TV show when the girl is like a forensic person, is like she's a zombie, but she eats the brains of people to get their memories and she solves crime and shit like that.
Holy shit, that sounds badass.
It's a show, but it's usually a comic. Hold on, let me see. Zombie. I looked up zombie comic and then one of the searches was zombie comic with cerebral palsy.
What the fuck? What the hell?
I was curious, so I picked that one.
Okay, so if vampires can't contract bloodborne illnesses, can zombies?
iZombie, that's what it's called. iZombie.
Because I've made the conscious decision that I don't think vampires can contract bloodborne illnesses. I don't think that's fair.
I know. I don't think it's possible because technically, vampires are dead. Technically speaking, so I don't think you can. I don't think no.
Mm-mm.
I think that's actually been touched on.
No.
Since because they're dead.
Now, speaking of which, it's also a known fact that vampires are a symbol of love. Look at my face.
I'm looking at
How
it.
could you
big
not love
forehead.
this? Right? So, if vampires are a symbol of love and romance, would doing it with a vampire be necrophilia?
These are the questions we do not need answered.
These are the questions that I think we deserve answers to.
Oh my god.
Is it vampirism technically a bloodborne illness itself? No, it is eternal life.
No, hold on. But vampirism isn't blood illness since the whole thing is technically vampire. Since people have been saying vampires have like their venom and shit like that, so technically they're poisonous or venomous, whatever the fuck it is. So you see what I'm saying?
If you think about it, I'm a lot closer to a spider than one might think. It would appear that we have a lot in common.
Taylor, what do you mean I'm extremely quiet? I'm just baffled by this conversation. That's why I'm...
No, these are questions that we need answers
no,
to.
we
Come
don't!
on. Hey, look, I'm just asking the questions that everybody's too afraid to ask themselves.
If you say so. If you say so, bestie. Be cool, slut, I guess.
Oh, hold on. Turn her up a little bit. There. So, yeah, but if vampires have basically been a symbol of love since their inception, since like Bram Stoker, basically, there's a lot of questionable things happening.
If I go any higher with my audio, I don't know what'll happen.
I can bring you up quite a bit.
Oh, okay, it's on your end.
Yeah. Apparently so. I was looking at the what level you were hitting. It seemed fine. But also I can't hear what other people are hearing and nobody said anything, so
These are not the questions we need answered.
these are the questions we need answered to.
No, they're not.
Yes. Give me one good reason why this isn't a question that we should have answers to.
How did we even get here is the real question.
Oh, because the dude like tasted that zombie's tongue or whatever.
He didn't taste the zombie's tongue. Oh yeah, that's how it happened. The blood dripped onto the zombie and the zombie licked it. Which would give face that these zombies in this book have somewhat of sentient. Somewhat.
Yeah.
That's mildly terrifying. When they're sentient.
Well, they can walk through water apparently, so.
Yeah, they can walk through water. That is terrifying in itself.
I still think that them would probably end up getting eaten by sharks.
It honestly, honestly, it's a possibility. So, but then we'd have to worry about zombie sharks.
Wait. Now hold on. If a shark, well, if a shark ate a zombie, would that shark become a zombie?
Yes, because the zombie gene would overtake its system, and it takes like it has to be in your body for it to find it either getting bitten or you consume it. That's how it usually goes.
Okay.
So if you consume it, yeah, you're getting infected.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you a pass.
What do you mean, give me a pass? It's logical.
I'll give you a pass.
What do you mean, give me a pass? I'm right.
No, I'll give you a pass.
What do you mean, you're giving me a pass?
I'm saying you're right. I'll give you a pass.
Okay, you better give me a
Talk about a killer whale, am I right? It's so true.
Now, a killer whale zombie. How would that even work?
But okay, so let's say hypothetically, a
Questions.
a zombie shark, right? Because a shark ate a zombie, so now the shark is a zombie, and sharks also obviously like eat other fish and stuff, right? Uh, would that shark then go basically ruin the entire ocean with zombie fish?
No?
Why? Because people don't usually just eat other people, right? So if sharks would the zombie shark crave other people, or would it still crave fish?
I don't think so.
Or would it eat fish it wouldn't normally eat? I'm just asking real questions.
No, but then most of the zombie genes, they go for human flesh. So I'm pretty sure, if anything, the zombie sharks will go for the other zombies, thus making it even more impossible. Because usually the gene wants to like eat like a more warm-blooded beings, thus humans that are not turned. This is the
them
shower
shower
thoughts.
thoughts.
Real.
But see, what if the disease just wants to spread, no matter how it does so? You know, it's like what was it? In like 28 days later or 28 weeks later, isn't there like a zombie that like eats a rabbit or something?
I don't know. Honestly, that's. I don't really watch horror movies. I read it. It's kind of terrifying some of the stuff because of how realistic it can be.
Yeah, 28 days later, 28 weeks later, terrifying movies. Those used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, because it's like kind of the realism of shit. Like I've seen like some
Yeah.
clips of like some stuff, and then one of the lines like so real that was like somebody said like I promised them women. I'm just like, yeah, that would be a fucking thing that happens.
So real.
That is more terrifying than anything.
Or tasting zombie tongue.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, slut.
Stay cool, slut.
Stay cool, slut. Well, no, because not everything that's not infected. Because the zombies in this book seem to are able to be fooled because of
Right.
the whole thing yesterday. If you weren't here, we were in the book. The character managed to get to like a meat packing place, and they got raw meat all on them and whatnot, and they were able to fool them. So with that logic, until that one guy fucked it up for us, they would not attack anything unless it was brought attention to them.
Which it wasn't me, by the way. I did not fuck that up. It was a guy in the book.
The guy in the book. Yeah, he fucked it
Was
up.
me. For once. It was not my fault. What if there was zombie shrimp? crazy.
A wild concept.
Yeah.
Zombie shrimp.
Yeah. Oh, the zombie shrimp do. Would it be like crawling down there like the little fucking fucker they are, and then just be like, I need people.
The zombie crawfish.
Yeah, yeah, the zombie crawfish, man. The zombie crawfish. You got
Shower
zombie
thoughts.
shrimp. Just wait for the zombie sand dollar. Holy shit! I'm paying attention. Don't jingle keys at me.
The zombie. The zombie sand dollar.
Yeah. The zomdollar.
Oh please, you gotta draw that now with your.
Hey, you could pay for a couple limbs with that.
Please, with your Picasso skills, you gotta draw that. The zomdollar.
I'm gonna draw the zombie sand dollar. I got you.
The zomdollar.
Please, does anybody have any questions? I feel like I'm certified at this point. I think I'm certified. I'm basically a zombie professor. I got it all figured out. I got it all figured out. I have a question. Please. Please. I got you. I got answers. Probably. Most likely. Man, you know, speaking of which, I sure could go for beer and a girl. Do zombies live forever?
I want to say no.
Wait. Wasn't the head's hammer had on fence partly eaten by birds? So maybe in this book, the zombie gene only affects humans. No, because zombie fish are cool. Do zombies live forever? My vote is yes. Because I think the idea of having just absolutely rotted the fuck out, just bare bones. Yeah, bare bones. Bare bones walking the earth? That shit would be crazy. Be badass.
I want to say no because they would need a food source, and if you, like any other predator, once you cut off the food source, it doesn't have anything else. And because like the whole thing going on, like the body is still composing as we speak, so eventually the functions will cease to function.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah, the brain would rot eventually, and then it would be gone, which is the only thing that keeps the zombie functioning in the first place. So,
Yeah. Why are
You're
we
right.
getting philosophical?
you're right. How would zombies procreate, and would you demonstrate for the class, Mr. Professor?
They can't
Well, you
because
see,
they're dead.
I don't eat people. Wait, hold on. You might be onto something. Hold on a second.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
Who's onto something?
But, hear me out. What if, when you're turned into a zombie, right? What if they're sentient enough that they're like, okay, I have X amount of time before my sperm count is 0. So therefore, I must mate with another zombie. Cause like, wait, wasn't there a movie or like a show or something? Or is it like The Walking Dead or something where like there was a zombie baby born?
Oh, I think it was not Dawn of the Dead. No, but there, I know that movie.
Because like the mother
No.
got like bitten or something.
She got bit. She was pregnant. So,
Yeah.
So it's possible that the genes are able
Yeah, so-
to. What the fuck, buddy? You came into like the call's way. What the shit? What is going on?
But would it grow into an adult if it fed?
I don't.
Like
I
what if
wanna
the zombie like virus evolves to procreate
That
because it knows it needs to survive.
But then again, that would be that only snatch. Okay, your stream died, dude.
God fucking damn it. The
want...
call's still going. What the fuck?
Well, we're in Discord calls.
That's true. Fucking, I gotta get this internet thing fixed, man. Yeah, disconnected, reconnecting.
So here's the thing. I want to say no because it takes a while for evolution. And
right.
If that is the only zombie baby there is, it's probably the only one that ever will be. Because if it needs a viable source to survive, and its only method is procreation, and there's nothing viable for it to procreate with, because it's only one of its kind. So, why are we getting philosophical with this?
I mean, these are questions that should be answered. These are the questions that should be answered.
No.
Yeah. I mean, listen. The zombie virus needs to survive just as much as any other being needs to survive, right? And so I feel like viruses themselves, most of the time,
they
at least have a basic understanding that that's what needs to happen, right? Needs a host to survive. And so if you need a host to survive, then it should be able to make the decision to procreate somehow. Or evolve over time. What if the zombie virus is smart enough that what if it manages to self-reproduce? See, that's kind of what I'm getting at. What if the zombie virus exists and it is a thing, but it understands that right now it can't do that? So by infecting other animals in the meantime until it evolves to the point that it can reproduce through other people. See? You see? You see? See what I'm getting at? It's smart enough to know that one day it'll be able to procreate through people. There's no fucking way.
But then it would be, but then it wouldn't. It's not viable because it's the only one of its kind. Evolution takes a while, bro.
Yeah. So it's just existing through animals right now. Crazier things have happened.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways. How long have we been going now?
Oh, well, we're on the a bit. We've been going on for a bit. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if my stream's gonna keep dying like this, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and call it for now.
No, yeah, honestly, that's fine with me. I have it bookmarked with my
So,
card.
are you gonna keep going?
No, I'm gonna do this with you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call stream, everybody. I don't know how many people can hear me or even how well you can hear me, but I'm gonna call stream because my stream keeps fucking dying, and I'm fucking mad. So I will talk to you all. I will be live again Monday. I have to work the next few days. I have very long days the next few days, so I will be live again Monday, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. Join the Discord and stuff. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Billy on Twitter.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
And go sub her YouTube channel too. She just put a really cool video up of us doing this yesterday, so it was very cool.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Go follow her and all her stuff. Follow me on my stuff. Fucking join my Discord and go fuck yourself.
What?
My stream
Did we
keeps
just
dying,
become best
so
friends?
I'm
Yep.
gonna go.
What are you doing?
I gotta take my frustration out on somebody.
Okay.
What?
I'm mad.
Did we just become
I didn't
best
wanna end
friends?
yet.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna end until like 11 or 12 tonight.
Well,
Not you. Talking. Forget about it.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Forget about it.
forget about it. Be cool, slut.
Okay, bye.
What?
Bye.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
I don't even know what's going on.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Oh my god.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
What is going on? Why is he repeating? Yeah, we're best friends now.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Why not? Yeah, fair enough. Why not?
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Yeah, that's probably. I don't. Yeah, honestly, this whole thing has been. This
What?
stream
Did
has
we just
been
become best
crazy.
friends? Yep. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
I wonder, is it still gonna go? Okay. I don't know what's going on. All right. Catch you. Catch you later, bestie. Alright. Alright. Well, thank you for coming today. Even though it's been impromptu, however the fuck you say it. So, good night, sweet dreams, and goodbye.